Okay, Carly, let's not jump to any conclusions.
Why not? You're the one who realized Christina was lying.
Well, I said that there's a discrepancy in her story. She could be confused.
Okay. As Christina tells it, Sam took her home. They talked for a little while. As soon as Sam left, Ethan showed up at her door, which we know is impossible because Sam left the lake house and went directly to the Haunted Star where Ethan works. A casino full of people saw Sam and Ethan talking. He couldn't have been beating up Christina at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna play the other side. Christina could be mixed up.
Or she could be covering for Kiefer, who I know to be a mean, angry, self-centered jerk.
Okay, just because you don't like him doesn't mean he did it.
I saw Kiefer and Christina at Kelly's one night. I didn't like the way Kiefer was treating her. When Kiefer left, I talked to Christina for a while, and I told her that she didn't have to put up with that from any guy. She immediately started making excuses for Kiefer. I remember what it's like to be that age, how your priorities are completely screwed up, Jason.
And that convinced you that Kiefer is capable of attacking her?
Kiefer's a bully. He went after Michael at the country club. He roughed up little Morgan on the pier. Kiefer's possessive. He has an angry temper. And he's not a nice kid. I bet you $1 million he's the one who beat up Christina.
I want to help you, Christina.
You saw me at the hospital. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was. But you're already looking better. You're healing really well.
Sam helped me cover the bruises with makeup.
That's good. But you know, you can cover the bruises until they fade. But how you feel inside doesn't always heal so easily.
It would help if the police weren't involved.
But the police are involved, Christina. A crime was committed, a very violent crime, and we can't just look the other way.
I don't want Ethan arrested. I don't want to have to go through trial. I can't.
What do you want?
I want it to go away.
Christina, listen, I'll do everything I can to help you, okay?
I never should have said it was Ethan.
Why not?
Because now everyone will know. I pursued Ethan even though he told me he wasn't interested. I bugged him at work. I hacked into his email. No wonder he got so angry.
No one has the right to hit you, ever.
I don't want to think about it anymore. I just want this to be over. You can make that happen, Lucky, can't you? You can help me.
I know that this is really hard for you, and we don't have to discuss it anymore right now.
But you can talk to my parents, right? You can tell them I don't want to go on trial. I want everyone to leave him alone.
I know that feels like the right thing right now, but you just need more time, okay? But listen, I will do everything in my power to help you, okay? We'll talk soon. Everything's gonna be okay, Christina.
It's nice to see a friendly face.
Have you completely lost it? What were you thinking going to Alexis's house to confront Christina? There's a restraining order.
There's a queue outside for insults. You can wait your turn.
You violated a court order.
Look, I thought you believed me when I told you I didn't know.
I don't know what to believe. Everything that you're doing right now is screaming guilty.
But so I'm screwed. Then the biggest mob boss in New York is gunning for me and no one believes me but Luke.
Dad's back?
Yeah, this morning. He's the only one who's willing to take me at my word.
Dad doesn't want to believe that you're capable of doing something so awful because that would mean that you're too much like him.
Like him how? Okay, what is this big secret that no one's telling me? What did Luke do that was so awful?
Christina came into the Haunted Star the night she was assaulted. She and Ethan argued. I didn't like the way it went down.
So you admit Ethan's capable of beating up my daughter?
No, that's not what I said. Look, Ethan knows that I would stand with him whether he did it or not, so he has no reason to lie to me. When he tells me he's innocent, I believe him.
Christina has even less reason to lie.
I'm not saying she's lying. Of course not, but she's traumatized. Maybe she's confused. Maybe she's afraid.
Christina said it was Ethan. No hesitations.
Well, she's wrong, Sonny. Somebody else. You need to sig the dogs on somebody else and not scapegoat my son.
You have to believe your son. Protect him. I get that. But when I see my little girl, who looks like she was beat up with a baseball bat, and she tells me it was Ethan, I trust that what she's saying is the truth.
When you were testifying, it felt like you were pulling punches. Your heart's not in this, detective.
Now, come on, you don't know anything about me. I know Sonny's a killer. I've seen what he can do close up.
Like when he shot you in the chest?
No, like when he ordered the murder of one of the best cops I've ever known, Lieutenant Vince Paletti. I was just a kid, but he was a guy I looked up to, and Sonny had him executed. And everything in my life from that day has led to this one, taking down Sonny Corinthos. And the fact that he is now my father has not changed my mind.
Look, detective, I've read all about you. I asked around. I know the kind of work you do, the kind of man you are.
Then why you treat me like the enemy?
Because I can't shake this feeling that you're trying to protect Sonny by keeping Michael off the witness stand.
It's not Sonny that I'm trying to protect. Michael's just a victim of Sonny as Paletti was.
Yeah, well, Michael's also your brother, which clouds your thinking. That's not a criticism, it's a fact.
I've been working on this case for months. Okay, brick by brick, before I knew I had any kind of genetic connection to Sonny. Okay, the day I got shot, I took a warrant to Sonny's house to arrest him. I thought we had a pretty solid case. I still do think we had a pretty solid case, but if you can't make it stick, maybe you're not the right prosecutor for the job. I don't know. Maybe we should bring someone else in here that thinks Michael deserves some compassion.
Maybe your reluctance to keep Michael from the witness stand has nothing to do with compassion. Maybe you don't want Michael to reveal what he knows. Or maybe you can't handle the fact that your father, with intent and malice, a forethought, bludgeoned a woman to death.